So we've a little adventure failure today. I came to the Hill of Ward in County Meath, where Halloween is believed to have began. It's also called something like Chalakta. I'll put it on the screen, but it's over here. It's not really anything you can see, it just looks like a field, but the reason it's a failure is there's a gate being installed, there was no mention of it online before. In all the pictures it doesn't exist, but it's not that tall. I'd usually just jump over, but they've also added some nice grease to the top, so I'm not that bothered to get destroyed. But yeah, not all adventures work out, but that is where the second place where Halloween's believed to have began. But yeah, you can't see it. So I'm just here on the Hill of Tara in County Meath, and I almost have the entire place to myself because I didn't realise today was the winter solstice, so it was the longest day of the year. So a lot of people came up. It'll probably be in the start of the video. There's loads of cars in the car park, and it's I know it's a sunny day, but it's very early in the morning for so many people to show up. But it was the winter solstice, so it goes to show how much my research skills are. But if you see behind me there, that's one of the mounds of the Hill of Tara, and I'm standing on the other one next to the Stone of Destiny, which is this stone, and this is said to be the coronation stone of the High Kings of Ireland. So it's believed that the Hill of Tara was used as the symbolic ceremonial setting of the High Kings of Ireland. So they may have come here for coronations, but it's not believed to have been an administrative area. But the site itself dates back to the Neolithic period, so nearly 5,000 years ago. Some of the original mounds, so possibly, I know my history is not great for this period, but so mounds like over here, the one I'm standing on, and that smaller one which we'll walk down to, these date back to roughly suspect to about 3,000 years, 3,000 BC. Used as a settlement. Possibly the mounds would have been defence, and would have been like maybe a large village or townland. And then over the years it became the site of coronations and as the symbolic seat of the High Kings of Ireland. Then obviously during that period lots of events occurred, but it then kind of fell into mythology as well. Irish history, Norman history is a mix of mythology and history. So same with it's kind of similar to the Viking stories. Some of it's true, but a lot of mixed stories in there. So it's believed, obviously, one of the stories the kings were coronated here. Then there was other stories related to ancient mythology. It was a site of ceremonies related to the sun, like the winter solstice, which I missed today. And for example, I think it's the tomb of the hostages, or the mound of the hostages, which is over here, which we'll walk to. That is lined up with the sun, so it would have marked the rising and the falling of the sun during the solstice period. But there was other mythological stories related to the Hill of Tara. One being that, so this is another mound, this is Cormac's house. One being that St. Patrick arrived here and was challenging the High Kings to obviously stop their beliefs, and to spite the High Kings and the power, he lit a flame on the hill of Slane, which is around here somewhere. It's one of these other hills, and that was kind of a symbolic marker of the rise of Christianity and maybe like the diminishing power of pagan beliefs. So over periods of time the power of the Hill of Tara started to diminish, but obviously because of its age and its historical significance to the area and Ireland as a whole, it's been used as a national symbol. It's good for tourism as well, but like for example, Daniel O'Connell used to have mass rallies during the Catholic Emancipation period in the 1840s, and he is said to have had some of his largest meetings here. It would have been a good place because he could have stood up high and talked to the people around him. But so it's remained a national symbol. It's a very important historical place already, with its links to the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, then coming into more medieval times, and later into the rise of Christianity and obviously Catholic emancipation. But some of the other stories attached to the Ulster mythology mainly, is that it was the seat of the legendary High King Cormac MacArt, which is obviously maybe where it gets his name from, for being seat of the High Kings. The Stone of Destiny, I think I've showed you there, and as the High King, the seat of the High Kings. But we'll go over here. Oh, sorry, this is it was the Mound of Hostages, which is passage tomb, and it lines with the rising sun in the mornings of Salmon. So actually Halloween, so maybe not. I wouldn't have lined up this morning. But similar to the Hill of Ward, which I attempted to go to today, but which is closed off, should be appearing in this video. This mound relates to Halloween more so than the winter solstice, so the start of winter. It dates from 3,000 years ago. So there's the entrance, and then here is a small look inside, and for some reason there's apples and oranges. Somebody wanted to have a picnic inside. That is the Mound of the Hostages. I don't know why it has that very foreboding name, but this is just a walk around the Hill of Tara monument. I'll try and stick in some aerial views just from Google, because you're not allowed drones here, and I also don't have a drone, so it would make things difficult. Just a Mound of Hostages. Let's go up. So yeah, the winter solstice was here 21st of December. I think I might have said November earlier. 21st of December. I was wondering, it's 9 in the morning, but there's a lot of cars here. So that's the enclosure of the Kings, this one. Ratnarig Road. It's another small mound. So yeah, I came a little too late for the solstice, and it was actually what's the lady's name? She does history videos as well. I was just watching her Instagram story. And then obviously cross to celebrate Ireland's Christianity. And then we'll head back out. That was just a quick summary and a little bit of the information I know for the Hill of Tara. It's not a whole lot, so apologies for that, but there you go, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, the only bit of information I can find about this is that it's called Monkstown Castle, and it was Monkstown Castle, and it's located about 10-minute drive away from the Hill of Tara. But now I'm definitely on farmland here because there's fresh hooved marks all over grass, so I have to run if it's a big bull. But that's all that remains of it now. I'm sure there's more information online, but I didn't get a chance to read it, as I just jumped out of the car just on the side of the road. So I thought I'd take a quick look at it. So only a very small bit of it remaining, but still looks pretty cool. I won't think I'll risk going across the little bridge part. That's the remains of Monkstown Castle in County Meath. Try not to fall. Something nesting in here, maybe a foal or something, but I doubt it. Nest. That's the inside. No, that's this really. There's nothing else left. See, there's parts of it are still falling down, so if you do visit, just be careful. But there you have it, Monkstown Castle. Well, having visited the Hill of Tara, it kind of made sense to actually come and visit the Hill of Slane, where St. Patrick is said to have lit his fire in defiance of the High Kings of Leinster, or High Kings of Ireland, whichever one. Now, so that would mean somewhere over there is the Hill of Tara, and it was on this hill that St. Patrick lit a fire on a pagan holiday, which may have been the 21st of December, or like the winter solstice. And then I was just reading, that was obviously in defiance of the High Kings, and then the soldiers who came to arrest him, they were converted by him into Christianity, and over years it developed into a monastic site. It was a priest's college, a monastery, and also, what else was I reading as here? Maybe one or two high crosses, but we'll just have a wander around. But this is the Hill of Slane. Check out what buildings we can find. So that's the Abbey, just there, the tower. There's a few information boards I'll have to use for my information, of course, but we'll explore here. I think that's the college. Some lovely views up here. That's the Boyne Valley down there, and that's Slane town. Oh yeah. college. So I think it was in 433 that St. Patrick is believed to have lit the fire to defy the pagan kings. And then obviously that's not going to go anywhere. From that period onwards it became a monastic site, and St. Patrick's successor developed it. Probably all fireplaces. Slane Abbey, I'll just read this out. It's believed that in 1433 AD, the first Christian missionary to Ireland, later known as St. Patrick, lit a large celebration fire here on the hill of Slane. Soon after, St. Patrick, a monastery associated with St. Ark, was built on the site, but we know little of its history until the church was rebuilt in its present form in 1512, when Sir Christopher Fleming founded a Franciscan friary. The church was built to a simple plan, but it was a fine bell tower. The aisle to the south was added later. Nearby are the remains of a college, which was founded to serve the church and housed 4 priests, 4 lay brothers and 4 choristers. It was built around a quadrangle with priest residence in north. The windows, fireplace and double garderobe toilet survive. Yeah, so that's what we just saw already. So there's St. Patrick. Long established tradition tells that St. Patrick lit the Easter fire on the hill of Slane in 433. In doing so, he unwittingly disobeyed King Leary at nearby Tara. The inevitable confrontation had a happy outcome. Leary's druid Ark became a Christian. Later, the first bishop of Slane and the king was pacified. The Easter fire is still lighted each year on the hill of Slane. After lost an arm or a hand. There's a headstone from 1739. Royal Dublin Fusiliers, 18th of April 1916. So there's a fella who may have died in the 1916 Easter Rising. So it was a monastery for over almost 1,000 years, but not much records have kept until this church was built around 500 years ago. You don't have to let people in. So, I'm assuming you could actually go up that bell tower at one stage, but not anymore. Bit of a pity, but I'm not going to try and break in. That may have been standing or high cross. But the beautiful, beautiful views of Boyne Valley today. So that would mean the Hill of Tara is over that direction, if I'm correct. Not bad, but it's a pretty good morning for my camera. There you go. That was the Hill of Slane in Slane. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So I came to find Dowth Passage Tomb, which is over there, but I came across the John C. O'Reilly memorial. So it's a memorial to a man who was a member of the Irish Republican Brotherhood. He was a former British soldier, but he was sent to Australia as punishment for being a member of the IRB. And he was born in this house. I never heard of the man. I don't know anything about this building, so I'm just coming to be nosy. Yeah, John C. O'Reilly, the only one I can think of is the actor. Eternal Memorial for the Women and Children of the Netherville Institute. So I'm assuming that's what that building is over there. We'll have a look at it in a minute. The Netherville Institute. I'm going to have to just Google it. Netherville Manor, located in the historic Dowth estate in County Meath, Ireland, is a striking Victorian red brick building built as an almshouse for destitute widows and orphans by Netherville charity in the 1870s, evolving from an original castle site and serving home as a B&B, a research centre, and now part of Ireland's national heritage, alongside Dowth Hall and Neolithic tombs. So that's crazy. There was a memorial. I'll find a picture. There was a memorial supposed to be there but it's been destroyed. And that was to John C. O'Reilly. So he was born in this area. If there's time for a voiceover, I'll do a little bit of background, but I don't know him. Correct by Thomas Alcock, Dowth, in memory of James something. Kind of annoyed now that wonder why it was taken down. Destroyed and taken away. So supposedly his activities over in Boston, he's buried in Boston, made him famous as part of the civil rights, as part of a very early civil rights movement. Oh, there it is. Well, I think that's what was inside. So this is Mr. John C. O'Reilly, who kind of looks a little bit like James Connolly. In memory of Peggy O'Reilly, or her life, who gave her life to the Lord, I think. Or gave life to John Boyle O'Reilly. John Boyle O'Reilly, born Dowth, 28th of June 1844, died at Hull near Boston, 1887 maybe. But he was a founder member of the IRB, I believe. I leaned at Fenian anyway. So that's John Boyle O'Reilly, the memorial to him in near Dowth in County Meath. And this is the graveyard that's located nearby. And that is Dowth, Passage Tomb, which we will make our way over to soon, just over there. But this is an old graveyard, obviously, but it's actually the house that's very interesting. So it's an orphanage for destitute women. We won't have another quick look. It doesn't look like it's open as usual, unfortunately, but the plaque there read in memory of the women and children of Netherville Institute. And this is the Netherville Institute. So I don't know what it's used for now. There's a European flag hanging there. I don't know if it's just not open today. There's John Boyle O'Reilly there again on the wall. This building is very cool. So obviously you see the N. Now there's benches and stuff. I'm sure it's open sometime. Big eagles in the back. Post box. There's any post. Nope. I know if it's like someone's summer residence or something. It's a big gargoyle. Well, it's some serious building. Cameras all over it, so I'm assuming maybe someone's summer residence. So Netherville House and John Boyle O'Reilly's memorial. I'd be tempted to go in, but there's about 6 million cameras, so might wait for another another time. So we're just beside the Netherville Institute and John Boyle O'Reilly's memorial, which is over there if it comes up on the camera. But we are at Dowth, I don't know if it's a Ringford or a passage tomb, but we're here anyway at Dowth. Well, landmark really. It's part of the Boyne Valley area, so it's linked with Newgrange, and I think the other one is called North. This one is Dowth, Dowth. I'll just do a quick walk around. So another memorial, another important area of ancient Ireland, probably dating around the Stone Age as well, 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. So some of these stones have a few carvings. You see the lines going down. But these would have been also foundation stones for the mound. So you see they would have been built all around, and then earth filled in the centre. Now, for aerial view, it would obviously appear much more dramatic, but we shall circle it first. You'll see the foundation stones here, and obviously over thousands of years the earth's starting to sink in to the centre of it a little bit. That's why some have collapsed. But I don't know much about these tombs now. Newgrange is a bit more well known, but there's three to make up the Boyne Valley area. Newgrange obviously lines up with the solstice, and I believe this one's the same because there's a bit of a crowd here as well. Probably here to look at the monument and watch the winter solstice. But my exploration of ancient Ireland isn't great, so my information will be lacking a little bit. I'll try not to fall. So they're big round mounds. They would have had entrances at some stage where ceremonies would take place, solstice may have taken place, storage, and there we go. So that's an entrance which is locked, unfortunately. But that would lead in. That's not going to move. That'd be an entrance in. Passage tomb. So I believe this is a suit terrain, which would have, I don't know, it's a well maybe, or no, and even goes further underground. I've never seen that before. Big drop, probably leads underneath it somewhere. Again, locked, understandably, but still a bit of a pity. Maybe do we have luck with this one? No. Ow. Okay, could have warned. There's little spikes. In case anyone tries to grab the fucking thing. That one went right into my finger. But all locked up. I can understand why. Spikes, probably a little unnecessary. This will go up on top. and this is where maybe why people can't go in. It's obviously over the years it sank, maybe caved in a little bit in parts, so this would have all been built up, possibly, I'm not 100% built up over time, but all closed up. So that's the last little location we'll visit today. If I can find an aerial view, I will indeed. And that is Dowth. I believe it'll be a passage tomb as well. So thank you for watching.